Hi guys, and welcome back to Lakshmi Beauty. Today I'm going to be doing a super simple smoky eye look. I'm going to do a quick day one that I quite like you to use, and then I will be doing a more dramatic one. So let's begin. So my favourite all-time eyeshadow to use is Espresso Matte by MAC. So there you go. I'll show you the actual colour. Really matte colour, but it's a lovely chocolatey colour, as you'll see. So let's go on with this. So you just want to apply this to the socket. So the socket is basically where the crease in the eye is. That's the socket, and we're just going to do a colour wash. So all the colour washes is just putting the colour all over the lid. Up to the socket line. I'm not using a mirror, I'm just using this camera as my guide, so let's hope it works out. So that for me is a day smoky eye. Just doesn't look too dramatic, but it adds a bit of depth to the colour of your own eye. And as you can see, it's just quite nice for a day look. Just adds a bit more definition. So that's a day smoky eye for me. I like colour wash off Matte Brown Espresso by MAC. So that's that. So we will do it. I'm going to do a different look on the other eye, so I'm just going to leave it for now. And I'm just going to show you how I will make this more dramatic. So that is brown. Not done properly because I don't want to take too long, guys. So next I am going to use Blackout Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. Just that one there. And what we're going to do is apply it to the corner of the eye and the socket line. So it'll be like so. And then you just fill in from the corner. Now, depending on how dramatic you want it, you can go in further. You don't have to go in as much. You can make it the colour higher up in the eye. As you can see, it's just showing a tiny bit, but I can actually make it so that it goes round. I'm not very dramatic with my makeup. I can do it on others, but I don't like a crazy dramatic smoky eye. But you just need to test out how you like it and do it how you want it. And you can't go wrong when you're just messing about. So there you go. So as you can see, it just adds a tiny bit of depth to the corner of the eye, and it's more smoky and more defined. So because you don't want to leave it like that because it looks a bit splattered on, you want to then blend it in with the brown. So you just get your brush and you blend. Mainly on the outer corner because you don't want it to look as if it's just been put in. Sorry, sometimes I know I talk rubbish when I'm doing these tutorials because concentrating on what I'm doing, I can't concentrate on what comes out of my mouth. Just being honest. So there you go. Probably needs a bit more blending. But that's a super quick tutorial on a smoky eye. Yep. Dark, black on the outside. What I generally do is, oops, with the black, I'd just bring it underneath the eye. That was a bit of a fill there, wasn't it? God knows what's going on with my camera. So it just adds a bit more depth to it. So there's one version of a smoky eye with black and brown. So another version of a smoky eye would be to use a more sparkly standout colour on the actual socket. So if we use, I think I'll use possibly copper in the socket this time. I'm going to use copper on the socket. That's from the Naked 2 eye palette. And then I am going to use the espresso to make it smoky. This would probably be more my type of smoky eye, I'd say. Purely because probably not as dramatic as the black, but it's still nice. What I would do to the other eye as well is I'd just do a liner on it. And I would always use a primer underneath the eyeshadows as well, just to make sure they stay all night. So there we go, there's the colour on the lid. Then what I would use is the brown to smoke it out. So it's just the same as we've done with the black. We just go with the line of the socket, but as you can see it's not as dramatic as the black, but it's still, you'll get a nice smoky look with it. It just depends on how thick you actually put it on. How heavy, sorry, put on the, I'll bring this one up a little bit because it's not as crazy. It's not as dark and dramatic as the black colour, so it'll look a bit, it won't look as garish on the corners of my eyes. There we go. And then same with this one. You don't want a sad eye. You just want to make sure the line of the eye is going up, not down. Otherwise it'll make you look as if a bit sad. So, there you have it. There's a lighter smoky eye and a darker smoky eye. I think actually out of the two, maybe I prefer the darker one today. I think it just makes my eyes stand out more. And what I'd probably use as well is a liner. If you line them both. Let's do a... So there you go. So it's super quick tutorial on how to do smoky eyes. That's just to let you know the basics of how to do smoky eye, and the different colour combinations you can use. You can use any light colour on the lid and then follow that by a darker colour on the outside. And if you follow the eye socket, the bone of the eye socket, when you're doing the outside colour, it should keep you in the right place so that your eyes don't look, you don't look as if you've punched yourself when you're trying to do a smoky eye. So there you have it. There's one side and there's the other. Have fun testing. Bye.